Alright, so this morning was the Season 1 update for Marvel Rivals, and they changed quite a few things about the game. First off, they added the two new heroes, the Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. I haven't played with them yet. I have gone into the training ground and used Invisible Woman, and she seems like she's pretty decent and will be considered meta. I don't know what's considered meta, really. Everyone's kind of good in this game. But one of the things I'm excited for was the new buff to Rocket. I've been playing with Rocket a lot because Rocket's just kind of easy to use and he's kind of an easy like flex healer. What they decided to do was up his healing rate from 60 to 70 health per second. It's not too major, but it's very noticeable. Like if we go over here, like it's not noticeable right now, but like with that, you can see like even being shot at, they were able to get their health back up. I can promise you while in game, it is very noticeable and it is actually a very needed buff to Rocket. He was kind of lackluster and it felt like you were just spamming right click the entire game. Now what you can do is you kind of right click and then go over and shoot at the enemy a little bit. So that was a really big thing about the update. They also released this new map, which I have not played. I guess it would be smart go into the playlist that says quick match midtown, which actually I might do. Don't mind this rank. I didn't play much rank in season 0. I got to gold 1 and that's about as high as I got. I couldn't be bothered just to solo queue throughout all the ranks. I was not really wanting to do all that. Oh, I joined mid game. See what I can do, eh? Gotta stop the cart. This map's cool. That's very cool. Oh yeah, they also gave her another like ult charge, Cloak and Dagger. I don't know if Cloak and Dagger needed it, but it's a good change, I think. Oh, get her. There we go. But yeah, like I said, this new change to Rocket, I can get more active. I can use my gun more, which is nice. I like that. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna focus. Oh, I'm stuck in a ledge. Get back here. Iron Fist. I did not need to get that aggressive. Let's go. I can't heal Groot that much fast. We're up against this. God, what do I do here?
Feeling fantastic. There's still a chance to stop them. I'll patch you up. I'll patch you up.
Oh my god! Oh, absolutely bamboozled. Get out of here with your pure chaos. Let's go. Nice little dub. First game of the day. Like, see, in that short amount of time, I got 3,000 damage. In the old Season 0 patch, I would not have been able to do that with Rocket. So I think the change to Rocket's healing buffs his damage output so much. It's not like he needs to do damage, but the fact that he can do more damage helps out the team a lot, in my opinion. I think it's great. I haven't played much Marvel Rivals ever since it came out because of Christmas and New Year's. I was away, so for like 2 weeks of like the month I could not play it. In the time that I could play it, I've found that I like Groot, Rocket, and Namor. This 4 hours of Squirrel Girl was me be like, yeah, Junkrat's back in the game, but she's nothing like Junkrat. Junkrat was fun to play. She's kind of just meh. Although she did get a buff. She did get a buff where I think her ult allows her to seek out a enemy after it bounces off the wall. So like it'll bounce off the wall and then it'll seek towards the nearest enemy, which is really good. I think that was a really needed change for her. Her ult kind of was just useless. I mean, she just throw those squirrels and they just kind of bounce all over the place. Although they did, I think, nerf the health by like half. They murdered the health, but it's whatever. You got that seeking ability, and I mean, no one really ever shot at the squirrels. You just kind of see the big red exclamation mark and just kind of move to the side. It's kind of like with Moon Knight, who also got a buff. I'm noticing a very common trend here. All the useless ults have gotten very much needed buffs, and I don't know how much the Moon Knight buff actually changes his playability, but I think it will do something and make it not useless. Another ult they changed is Jeff the Shark. What they did is they changed it from a sphere, like a sphere radius, to a cylinder. So what that means, I'll show you. Here we go. All right, we're in Microsoft Paint here. So Jeff's ult, let's say this is Jeff right here. That's what the fuck is this? Is Jeff. So originally his ult was like a big sphere like this, but what they decided to do was they changed it into a cylinder, basically cutting the height in half. So this top part no longer is like viable. You can no longer get eaten from miles in the air. So if you're a Strange or you're Iron Man and you kind of like dodge upwards, you can't get swallowed by Jeff. Definitely needed that nerf. This little shark can go. Yeah, I should also mention that Jeff got a buff to his healing. I think he went from like 140 to 150 healing a second, or 150 to 160 healing, or is it 160? It's something. Oh god. What a matchup. You can tell I'm playing quick play. This is a fantastic lineup we have here. This guy's name is Duck Chong. What a legend. That destroys it. Oh, I would like to see another change to Rocket, either 5 or 10 more healing, or just give him straight up 10 of the healing balls. I think that'd just be a fair change. I'd also like to see something different with his shields, because his BRB gives shields, but it's sporadic. It only gives like 25 shield. I would like to see it give like 75 or 100 shield. That would be really nice. Get out of here. Oh, who got active? Who got too active? Who's up here? It's Wolverine. Oh, don't want to step in that. Oh, no! Chase him. Oh, I can't chase that. Come here, Punisher. Let's go. God, it's chaotic. I want to finish my point. So yeah, I want to see a change to Rocket where he gets something like shield. Like, it'd be cool if he can like collect scraps, kind of like Torbjorn back in old Overwatch, and like create shield for his teammates. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh god, I did not want to dash into her. But yeah, I would like to see maybe some type of ability where he can collect scrap and throw scrap onto his teammates and gives him shield, like maybe like 200, 250 shield after collecting scrap from dead teammates or dead enemies. I think that would be a really good change in addition to him. Oh, you got the Wolverine prowling. Oh no. Oh no, got Wolverine prowling. Oh, he's definitely coming after me. There we go. I don't know. Something needs to change about his armor system right now. The BRB giving armor is a cool idea, but the fact that it only gives 25 is such a like turn off the players. Like, people don't even go out of their way to grab it. 25 damage is done by like every hero in the game. Like one attack by like almost every hero in the game does like 25 damage. It's not even worth picking up the armor packs anymore. I also love this battle pass skin for Rocket. It's such a cool skin. Like, his gun turns into a Gatling gun and he becomes like this like Red Panda color scheme. Really cool. He's got like this cowboy vibe to him, steampunk cowboy. It's such a good skin. We're eating good as Rocket mains, I'll tell you that for a fact. Holy shit. Like, look. I mean, 25 shield. Like, this is cool. This is a cool concept right here. But it needs to be more. It needs to be 75, 100 at least. It needs to be something important that players will want to go out of the way to pick up. Like a necessity. There we go. And it's like, if you have a good aim with Rocket's gun, if you can hit those headshots, Rocket can shred people. I think that's a lot of, that's a thing people forget about Rocket. Like, Rocket's one of those characters where it's like, you have to respect his face, or else he's just gonna melt you. I am noticing with this map, there's a lot of like flanking routes. I think if you play a flanking character, you're gonna have a field day on this map. You can flank really easily on this map. Up here, you got the whole high ground. If you like decide to rebuild it, I think it's this right here. That's what was in the trailer. See, he just melts people. Man, that's an annoying player to play against, but she is so satisfying to just shoot. Okay. That's disrespectful. There was no need for that. I could have saved that. I can just throw those healing orbs so much less and shoot so much more. It is so beautiful with Rocket. I don't even know why, because Rocket, I think, is like one of the most boring characters to play in this game, but there's something about them that's just satisfying to play. I don't know what it is. It might be the fact that he's just easy to use as a support, and so to be a flex character, it's like if you don't have any healers, you just go Rocket. One game, you're always gonna have a Mantis, now an Invisible Woman, Cloak and Dagger, or Luna Snow. Like, you're always gonna have one of those, and those 4 healers can output enough healing to have Rocket on the team. But if you have a Rocket and like an Adam Warlock, it's not gonna output enough healing, but it's okay. I'm playing this at like 11:30, 11:30. I'm a Michigan fan. For football, I should probably preface. For football, I'm a Michigan fan. And seeing Ohio State win and going to the national championship against Notre Dame is like the most heartbreaking thing as a Michigan fan. So I hate both those teams. I just hate both those teams. I mean, what can you do? Ohio State decided to be dominant.
Before you attack, get ready.
I hope this doesn't get fixed. I like this. Texas just played terrible. I mean, before halftime, they had like a 75-yard touchdown pass they let up with like 20 seconds left, and it was insane how they just let that up. I don't even know how they let that up. And then on 4th down, 2 minutes to go, it's 4th and goal, and Ewers get strip sacked. That's even more wild. I mean, it was just like a terrible game to begin with, and Texas just couldn't keep up. Oh my god, he's deep in there, man. I don't think Notre Dame can hang with Ohio State. I think Ohio State's they're just gonna go up on them, like first 2 drives, 2 big touchdowns, and it's just gonna turn out to be one of those things where they're already behind. I think Ohio State's gonna go up on them like 2 or 3 touchdowns in the first half, and then Notre Dame is just not gonna be able to come back. I mean, they just don't have the offense for it. I mean, they have athletic players that can make plays, but I just don't think Riley Leonard is that good of a QB. Oh, they're all in there. I'm feeding. I'm absolutely feeding. I'm trying to show off that you can be aggressive with Rocket, and it's not working out. It's just not working out for me.
That's my girl.
There we go. Nice ult. Nice ult, buddy. Who's back here? Fucking Wolverine. Dude, they are on our cheeks.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
I got solo ulted? That is insane. 20,000 heal out Rocket. Give myself a round of applause for that, eh? Even though I was feeding 5-5, I'm feeding hard, man. I'm also interested in a couple of heroes. Captain America, for one. I've watched Flat's video of him going from bronze to grandmaster with Cap, it looks incredibly fun. Like, he might be considered weak, but I just think people don't really know how to use him. There's Japanese Curry, I think that's his name. He's like the best Captain America player in all of the world. He's up there at the highest level playing Captain America, and he's getting his Cap banned because he's so good with Cap. So I want to learn Captain America. I also want to learn Black Panther. Black Panther is such a bully in the back lines. It's like, it's not even funny. I've seen crazy clips of Black Panther just wiping out all the squishies. I also really want to learn magic. I mean, I bought this cool ass skin for her, and I am so dog shit with her. I can't even describe how dog shit I am with her, but I want to try to get good with her. I gotta learn her combos. I gotta learn how to play her. I think that map is actually a pretty good map for her, for the fact that you can, and she can just hide and then pop out of the darkest corner of the map and just pounce on your ass. And you know what's gonna be a wild statement? I low-key think Black Widow's underrated. I said it. I think Black Widow has potential to be amazing. Just because she can't one-shot doesn't mean she's awful. I think people aren't giving her a chance. I don't think they're giving her a chance. And I think in my next video, I am going to use this woman right here. I am going to use this woman and prove that she is better than what people make her out to be. I mean, she's a 4-star difficulty. People call Wolverine trash until people figure out how to use Wolverine. Would you look at that? He is pretty viable in some scheme. But yeah, next video, we are using this woman, this Russian beauty right here.